This is the story of one nerd's journey. His goal, to collect the entire North American library for the Sony PlayStation 2. Join him in his travels to find every single title. All of the sports, all of the crap, the good, the bad, the awful. Will he succeed? Only time will tell. This is the PS2 Pilgrimage. Hello, and welcome to the first episode of the PS2 Pilgrimage. I am your host, Shadow the Oblivious. Today is a very special event. Today I am chronicling, thus far, all I have gathered into my collection for the library for the Sony PlayStation 2. Let's dive right in. First off, to everything I have thus far with this stack here. So, first off, Castlevania: Lament of Innocence. I purchased this on Amazon for about, I'd say, 10 or 11 bucks, something like that. Complete, darn near pristine shape, even still has the tag from the seller. Next, I purchased this locally at a thrift store called Fish. Complete, really good shape. Jackass, the game. Next, I purchased this at another thrift store that is my personal honey hole for games, so no name drop for it. But, the bastard son of the Devil May Cry series, Devil May Cry 2. It's in rough shape. It's missing the manual, both discs are there, and I believe disc 2 was resurfaced. But it's a former GameStop item that was donated to that thrift store, so yeah. Well, anyways, next. A rough shape copy again, and greatest hits, but Star Wars Battlefront 2. If I can get this thing open. Yeah. The cover art is in rough shape. The case was in rough shape. I had to swap the case and salvage the cover art as best I could. But the disc is royally scratched up, but it works. It plays all the way through. This thrift store, I think, sadly, is no longer in business, but it was called Nifty Thrifty. This is the only thing that I personally ever got from them, but it's complete. The case was in a little rough shape,
But other than that, this is in really great shape. I case swapped it. Stuntman for the ps2. Complete black label. Really good game. Next, I got this from... Where did I get this from? Oh wait, now I remember where I got this one. Yeah, I got this from Helping Hands, another local thrift store. It's complete, really good shape. Cabela's North American Adventures. Complete black label, really nice shape. I've actually played through a little bit of this. I love me some Cabela's games. Seriously. I don't know. I'm not much of a hunter kind of guy in real life, but I love the Cabela's games for some odd reason. I'm not much of an outdoorsman, but I just really like them. This one, unfortunately, isn't complete and is not currently in working order. It needs a resurface, but Cabela's Alaskan Adventures. I really wish it was in working order. Okay, moving on to the next pile. Next, we have... I got this as an upgrade to the copy that I did have, which was only disc-only, greatest hits, and in a GameStop case, but I got this in a big Craigslist deal. God of War. Complete black label, pristine shape. Amazing game. Love the fucking hell out of it. And recently, my best friend has just completed God mode for it. I don't know how he does it with these kind of things. I'm serious, folks. I don't know how the hell my friend Mr. Seven Deadly Sins does it. How he puts up with the tedious, tasks and repetition and the annoyingly unfair, boss fights in some of these games, like ultra hard modes. But he freaking does it. He 100%s these fucking things. And I envy him. Next, it is a disc only in a stupid EB Games GameStop case, but greatest hits, Resident Evil Code Veronica X. And I'm not picky. This was my Christmas present last year. A complete black label copy of Max Payne in pristine shape that I got, forget this, $2. This is how much my best friend, Mr. Seven Deadly Sins, purchased this at Streetlight Records for in San Jose, California. $2 fucking dollars. You cannot beat that for a pristine copy of Max Payne. Alright. Well, let's see. Next, when I originally got this, the case that it was originally in was in horrible shape. It was pretty messed up. So I did a case swap. But I got it for a few bucks. It's complete. It's in pretty good shape now. But Red Dead Revolver. Fucking amazing that I only got it for a few bucks because the case was in horrible condition. But other than that, the game is in pretty good shape. It's complete. I have yet to play this one, but I guess it's just titled Corvette. It's complete. It's in really great shape, and it's original black label. I only got it for like, I think, $3. Okay, moving on. Let's see, which stack am I going to do next? Oh, wait, yeah, I'll do this stack. Starting with the top of the stack, this is a trilogy collector's set released recently, I'd say as recently as last year, maybe, something like that. But it is for the PlayStation 2. The Grand Theft Auto Trilogy Collector's Edition. I have only personally opened 3. The other 2 are still sealed. And those other 2 are Vice City and San Andreas. Those are still sealed. Next, I got this complete black label in pretty damn good shape. It plays very well, but Dragon Ball Z Budokai. Used to be one of my favorite games. Hell, the Budokai games used to be one of my favorite franchises back in the day. 3 was the best. I only have the case for 3 sitting in my parts and service bin. But, yeah, I picked this up for like, what was it, like $3, $4, something like that. Along with this little baby, which is also complete. It's greatest hits, but I'm not picky. We can't all be a Grimsy 42. I'm just giving you shit, Scott. You're awesome. But yeah, I picked up Crash Nitro Kart. Really great shape. For only a couple of bucks. Yeah, so let's see. Next stack. Okay. Okay. Next we have another greatest hits title, but again, not picky. Simpsons Road Rage. Although I prefer Hit and Run, which, God, it's like damn near impossible to find that nowadays, I guess. But it is complete, really great shape, plays very well. Next is a late release for the system, as in, like, towards the end of the system's life cycle, when PS3 was still already on the market and well gaining ground, but Spider-Man Web of Shadows Amazing Allies Edition. It is complete, black label, and pristine. And this game gets a lot of flack that I'm about to show. And the only flack that I can give it personally, but I have patience, is that there's an ass ton of load screens. It's also a late release Sonic Unleashed. Complete, pristine. Well, before I go to this next title, I'm actually going to change my background music for 1 second. So just give me a moment here. I think I will go with there. Next, I have yet another late release for the system. Ben 10, Protector of Earth. Complete, black label, pristine shape. Now this is not complete. It's not in working order. Again, another disc that I need to get professionally resurfaced, but then again, I'm not picky. And when I do get it resurfaced, maybe I'll show it some love. But it is the only day one buy I ever regretted in my entire life as a gamer and a collector. I bought it originally day one for GameCube and then later traded it off at a Game Crazy to get my best friend's birthday gift. I got him a copy of Beautiful Joe 2, and I got a copy of, what was it? Oh yeah, a used copy, but complete for GameCube of that one, I forget the exact title, so sue me, but Teen Titans game. But Shadow the Hedgehog. This is a stinker among stinkers. Like I said, not in working order, not complete. Greatest hits. Picked it up for like $1 or something like that. Next, a better title. Complete, black label. It still has its security seal sticker on top. See? But it was lovingly sliced open so you could open it. But Conflict Desert Storm. Complete, black label, pristine shape. Moving on to the next pile. The sequel to that, Conflict Desert Storm 2, Back to Baghdad. Complete, black label, pristine shape. Another one with the security seal still intact, just carefully sliced open. Conflict Vietnam. Complete, black label, pristine shape. Another Conflict game. Conflict Global Terror. I'm tying up my tongue here, but Conflict Global Terror. Sorry for the glare there. Complete, pristine shape, black label. This is an old but good. Security sticker is still on it. Medal of Honor, Rising Sun. Complete black label, pristine shape. Okay, let's see. Another security sticker, still intact, pristine copy of something. Brothers in Arms, Road to Hill 30. However, the manual, I'm going to cover this up. Somebody had wrote their name on the manual right there in pencil. I still need to figure out how to get that off without damaging the front of the manual. Other than that, it's pristine. Then, Greatest Hits, complete and in really good shape, but I had to do a case swap on this one. I had to do a case swap on this because the case was kind of effed up. But SOCOM 2. Okay. Starting to near the end here. One more pile after this one. But security labels still intact, pristine shape, complete, but it's a fucking sports title. But I gotta go for them all, right? I'm going for the whole kit and caboodle for the North American releases. Tiger Woods PGA Tour 2002. Yeah. I'm not a golf guy. I'm not really a sports guy except for, well, watching football and my fandom and love for the San Francisco 49ers. Moving on. Yeah. And another one. Same deal, but 1 year later. PGA Tour 2003. Security sticker. Complete. Black label. Moving on. Originally, I was going to use this title as trade bait, but, you know, I decided to just keep it. It's in pristine shape. It's complete. World Championship Poker. It's probably not in the greatest shape, this one, but it is complete, and case-wise and everything else, it's pretty damn good shape. Need for Speed Most Wanted. It's a late release, I believe. Well, no, it's still got the memory card slot, so maybe not that late. Another Need for Speed. Need for Speed Carbon. Complete. Black label. Again, I know the disc is not in that great a shape. I only got it for a few bucks. Okay, granted, I know the case art says greatest hits, but that's not what's in here. Gran Turismo 3. Black Label disc, complete, really good shape. So I need to definitely hunt down the proper case art, the original Black Label case art for this. This one, however, is greatest hits. Gran Turismo 4. Hopefully you saw that. But, yeah, it is complete. Really great shape. Nearing the very end here. This is the last pile. There is a couple... There is a disc only that is in a spare case. But, this was actually in my PlayStation 2 when I ordered it off of Amazon when it arrived. I opened the disc tray and I was like, free game. However, sports game. NCAA 08. College football. Yeah. Meh. 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 Next, we have... This actually came, again, from that Craigslist deal that I got quite a number of things in. It's complete, Black Label, in an immaculate shape. Burnout Revenge. This guy was a really decent guy. He was a collector that, just didn't want his PlayStation 2 games anymore. He basically got out of the game on that. He wanted to move on to try and get either an Xbox One or a PS4, Yeah. Eventually people get tired. This is another from that Craigslist deal. Complete Black Label. Pristine shape. Metal Gear Solid 3 Subsistence. And I've always played either the original GameCube or, in my opinion, the best versions out there are the HD port to the PS3 and, of course, the Wii version. Resident Evil 4. Complete Black Label, immaculate, pristine, whatever you want to call it. It came from that Craigslist deal as well. One of the rarest games in my collection now that I didn't even know I was getting in that Craigslist deal because it wasn't even pictured or mentioned. And it's right at the end of the opening intro. Shadow of the Colossus. Complete. Pristine. Amazing game. Well, I should have saved the best for last, which that was the best, but, well, it was at the bottom of this pile, but it's not complete. I heard they reissued it on the PS3 and like updated it or whatever. It's not complete, and I'm kind of sad about that, but the Simpsons game. That takes care of everything I own to date for the PlayStation 2 that I have either shown in previous pickups videos or just shown you right now. But there are 3 more recent acquisitions that I must show you. One of which was a birthday present for my 30th birthday recently, this month. So, I'll save that for last. But, from my next door neighbor, I acquired a complete copy of, well, they're both sports games, but Madden 2004. Really good shape. Except for, I believe the back might be a little sun faded. I'm not sure. Does that look sun faded to you guys? I mean, I don't know. I don't know if you can tell. Anyways. And then disc only within that, which I put in a spare case. Black Label NBA Live 06. Pretty decent shape. But now, the coup de grace, the end of this very first episode of the PS2 pilgrimage. My 30th birthday gift from my best friend, Mr. Seven Deadly Sins. A complete, pristine copy of Max Payne 2. Well, I appreciate you guys sticking around until the end. So, as I always say in everything, this is Shadow the Oblivious saying, nerds, nerdettes, gamers, and weirdos of the web, game the fuck on and party the fuck on. I will see you in the next episode. Peace! Hey guys, Shadow the Oblivious here. Quickly, right at the end of this episode, I realize I made a big mistake. I left out 5 titles. So let me quickly just run through them. SOCOM 3, complete, Black Label. Siphon Filter the Omega Strain. SmackDown vs. Raw 2006, Greatest Hits, complete. WWE All-Stars, Black Label, complete. And last but not least, backyard wrestling. Don't try this at home. Black label. Complete. There, I fixed my F up. Now, the episode is over. Bye-bye.